He said he didn't believe in soulmates, yet he called her his light. I found the poem in his jacket, her initial hidden in every line. I was the one he lived with, but she was the one he lived for. I noticed it first in the kitchen, a corner of a page peeking from his blazer pocket. He didn't see me notice. I didn't speak. I never speak first. My pulse slowed. I studied the words as though the letters themselves were confessing. They were. Every line, every pause, every flourish screamed her name. And yet he returned home each night to me. I poured coffee into my cup, my hands steady. Inside, a storm. He leaned against the counter, casual, smiling, oblivious. "I love the smell of mornings," he said. I nodded. I didn't trust it. Not anymore. For days I watched. Subtle shifts. Messages deleted too quickly. Calls cut short. A soft laugh that didn't belong to me. My mind raced. Quietly. Methodically. I mirrored his phone, traced his messages, checked logs he thought hidden. Evidence accumulated like snow in a storm. Each flake, innocent alone, formed an avalanche when piled together. I kept my exterior calm, lived in normalcy, smiled at him, dined with him, slept beside him. Inside, I dissected him. The poem, I memorized it. Every line, every hidden initial. Each letter a compass pointing toward her. I traced every bank transfer, every weekend work trip. I recorded conversations, noted patterns. Nothing escaped. And then, the proof I didn't even need, but wanted, DNA tests. I acquired them without question, without panic. Results came. His son, our supposed son, did not carry my blood. A quiet, surgical truth. I didn't gasp. I didn't collapse. I didn't scream. I folded the results. I waited. The confrontation was simple. No shouting, no accusations. I placed the folder on the table. She noticed the weight immediately. What is this?" I didn't answer. Silence is louder than rage. She opened it anyway. Pages of messages, transfers, photos, DNA. She read. I watched. Her composure cracked in microseconds. He walked in. He saw the folder. He saw her panic. "You knew?" His voice shook, sharp, brittle. I nodded once. Nothing more. I let the proof speak. Every whisper, every secret, every deceit laid bare in cold ink and scientific fact. I spoke finally. "The boy isn't mine. Never was." Her breath caught. His face whitened. You planned this?" he stammered. I tilted my head. Calm, detached. "I planned nothing. I observed. You exposed yourselves." I slid the folder toward him, toward her. "You built your world on my trust. I dismantled it without lifting a hand. Only eyes, only patience, only truth." He recoiled. She tried to speak. I didn't allow it. Silence doesn't just inform. Silence executes. "I didn't cheat," I said finally, low and slow. "I wasn't unfaithful. I was present. You were not." The realization hit him like a blade. Her shoulders sank, eyes wide. "You wanted me gone," I continued. "You wanted my life, my bloodline, my place. And you almost succeeded." I stood, slowly, deliberately. Almost isn't enough. I left the room without another word. No screams, no tears. I walked through the hallway, the air cold and unyielding. He stayed. She stayed, frozen by truth. I didn't look back. I didn't feel anything for them anymore. Not betrayal, not anger, not pity. Just clarity. Outside, the night welcomed me. Dark, absolute, precise. I breathed in once, twice. Every step took me further from the man I had lived with, and closer to the one I had become. I was free. Not from love, not from marriage, not from deceit, from dependence, from expectation, from their lies. They would recover, in time, or perhaps they would not. That was their choice, not mine. I carried nothing with me but certainty, every heartbeat measured, every thought sharp, every step a claim of power. They had lived for someone else. I had only lived for truth. And in the end, truth does not apologize. It does not waver. It does not care. I vanished into the night, not as a victim, not as a betrayed wife, but as someone who knew that the strongest weapon in a world of deceit is observation and patience and silence. When the sun rose, I would already be gone. They would be left with the ruins of their own choices. I smiled faintly. Not for them, not for me, for clarity. And that is enough.